Hi, first graders. Welcome to Dictation for today. I'm trying something a little different out. I think it's fun to try out new things during this time, and you can tell me which way you like the best. So, for dictation today, you're going to need a pencil and a piece of paper or your foundation's journal. For the first part of dictation, I'm going to say some sounds. So, you might want to write the word sounds on your paper and make a number 1. We're going to write 3 different sounds. Are you ready? The first sound I want you to echo is Z. Make sure you write all the letters that can make that sound. When you finish writing the letters that make that sound, you can now make a number 2 and listen to the next sound. Ch. Ch. Make sure you're echoing that sound and then write the letter that makes that sound or letters. Okay. And number 3, you might want to take your pencil and make a number 3. I'm going to give you the third sound. Make sure you echo. The sound is uh. Uh. Write the letters that makes that sound. Now, if you need more time writing those sounds, you can press pause on the video and press play when you're ready. But if you're sticking with me, I'm going to move on to the next part of dictation, which is current and review words. And now I'm going to say some words. You're going to echo those words. We're going to tap, blend those words, and spell them. And the challenging part is that we have a lot of markings that we've learned. So you're going to have to mark these words up. So if you're ready, in the next section of your piece of paper, you might want to write words and make a number 1. Now, I'm going to give you the first word. The first word is ponds. Ponds. It might be tricky or hard to hear, especially if there's blends or suffix S's. But do you hear a suffix S in the word? Ponds. Yes, we do. So we only tap the base word, and the base word is pond. Are you ready to tap that with me? Let's do it. Ready? Elbows up. P, A, M, D. Pond. Ponds. The base word is pond. The whole word is ponds. Make sure you mark it up. Remember, if you need more time, you can always press pause on the video. And if you need to tap again, you can always do that too. So the first word is ponds. There are a lot of ponds that the ducks like. Okay. Now we're going to move to the second word. You can make a number 2 and get ready to listen. Here's the word. Glass. Make sure you echo. Glass. Beautiful. Are you ready to tap that word with me and blend it? Put your elbow up and do it with me. Glass. Glass. Okay. Remember, if a word ends in an S, F, or L, don't forget the bonus letter. And you're marking for that. The word is glass. You can tap it again if you need to. Okay. If you need more time, just press pause. And if you're still with me, let's make a number 3 on our paper. The third word is camps. He camps out in the forest. Camps. Echo that word, camps. I hear a suffix S too. I knew you were saying that. So the base word is camp. Are you ready to tap that with me? K-a-m-p, camp. And the whole word is camps. Make sure you only tap the base word, and then when you're writing, make sure to write the whole word camps. Don't forget those markups. We have markups for blends and markups for suffix S, and we have markups for closed syllables. Okay. So we did 3 words today. Let's move on to the 4th word. Are you ready? Let me get this out of the way. Oops. Okay. Write a number 4 on your paper. We're going to do a 4th word together. Make sure you echo. Went. Went. I hear a tricky blend in that word. Is it at the beginning or the end? Listen again. Went. You're right. It's at the end, and it's a tricky one to hear. Nt. Elbows up. Let's tap the word went. W-e-n-t. Went. Okay, boys and girls, tap and write that word next to number 4. You might want to pause the video now to take some time to make sure you got all 4 words. The first word is ponds. The second word is glass. The third word is camps. And the 4th word is went. Take as long as you need. Try to make it as neat as you can and try to do those markups. Okay. Remember, if you're not finished, pause the video, and if you are, we're going to continue to the next part of dictation. Okay. Now with your pencil, you might want to write sight words or trick words. So write that now. Write the word sight words or trick words, and then put a number 1. Let's remember, do we tap trick words or sight words? No. Those are words we know in a snap. Those are words that we do not sound out. Those are words that we spell out. Sometimes we use our arm for help. Sometimes we use skywriting for help. Those words should be in your memory. And if they're not, you can always practice. So the first trick word is each. I have a ball for each of you. The word is each. I'm going to do some arm tapping and spell the word. You can join in with me. Let's do it. E-A-C-H. Each. E-A-C-H. Each. E-A-C-H. Each. Now, next to number 1, write the word each the best you can. We don't mark up sight words either, or trick words, so don't worry about that. Just write the word the best you can. This is about memorizing those words and noticing them in our books and being able to spell them in a snap. Okay. The next word is a longer one. We also learned this yesterday. Between. Between. I am between you and her. That means something's in the middle or someone's in the middle. Between is another word for in the middle. Should we skywrite this time? Let's do it to practice it before we write it. Ready? B-E-T-W-E-E-N. Between. You might want to do it 1 or 2 more times for our memories, right? We need to try and remember that word. So you might want to do it again. Well, let's do it one more time together. B, E, T, W, E, E, N. Let's underline that word, between. Beautiful. Write that word the best you can. Say the letters as you write them. Okay, so just to check our work, for number 1, we wrote the sight word each. For number 2, we wrote the sight word between. If you still have some fixing up to do, no problem. Pause the video. I'll still be here when you get back. But if you're with me, let's move on. It's time for our sentence. So, are you ready? Let's take a little stretch. You guys have been rating a lot. Let's stretch it out, shake it. Okay. So, today we have a sentence. You could put your pencil down for now because you know I love to echo and repeat the sentence a couple times before we write. So, let's just review what we need to make sure to do in a sentence. We need to make sure, that thing keeps popping up. Get it away. We need to make sure to always start with a capital letter. We need to make sure that there are spaces between our words, so our writing is nice and neat and easy to read. We need to make sure that we end our sentence with punctuation, either a period, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. And lastly, once we think we wrote the sentence correctly, we always reread the sentence and then try to scoop it up into a phrase. Let's see if you can make those voices fluent at the end. Okay, I think we're ready. Are you ready for your sentence? Okay, here's your sentence. I went to see Bill swim. Echo that. I went to see Bill swim. I went to see Bill swim. Your turn. Now, let's count the words. I went to see Bill swim. Again, I went to see Bill swim. How many words are in the sentence? 6 words. These are all words that you can either spell because we know them in a snap, or words you can spell when you tap those words and blend them together. So, here it is. The sentence again is, I went to see Bill swim. I went to see Bill swim. Are you ready to write that sentence on your own? Do the best you can. Okay. Amazing job with foundations today, guys. I know this is hard doing this at home, but we love seeing your work on Google Classroom. So don't forget, after you followed along with me through today's lesson, where we did some wordplay and now some dictation, make sure to share your work with your teacher. Put it on Google Classroom under assignments. We want to see your sounds. We want to see the words and your markups. We want to see the trick words, sight words that you wrote. And we want to see how your sentence looks. This was practice. So practice makes better. And we know you guys can do it. So have fun with the dictation, and we can't wait to see it on Google Classroom.